Have you ever wondered what makes each one of us so unique? As I'm pondering on that question, I can only think of one thing in my life, and that's my upbringing, my childhood. With that in mind, I brought three objects that are close to my life, and with that, I want to share my story. The first object that I brought is this Mexico flag. Both of my parents immigrated from Mexico to the United States about 20 years ago. With that, they brought a diverse culture into my life that up until recently I thought was normal. I grew up speaking Spanish in the household. I grew up eating Mexican food, super delicious. But more than anything, I learned such a beautiful lifestyle, a lifestyle of caring for others, of being open to the world. And I feel like with that, all of us have a cultural background that we can back up on, a cultural background that makes us who we are, that makes our parents who they are, and so on. And the second object that I want to share today is this little toy Camaro. My dad is a mechanic. So obviously I grew up around cars, and with that, I grew up with a love for cars. I mean, the first thing that I can remember as a childhood is watching Transformers, falling in love with a yellow Camaro Bumblebee. I think it's the small things in our life, the things that we grow up watching, that also strongly influence us. I think each one of us can think back about the first TV shows we would watch as a kid, and so on. And the final object that I bring today to talk about is this Rubik's Cube. Now, I didn't necessarily grow up with the Rubik's Cube. I unfortunately missed out on that opportunity, but I bring this Rubik's Cube to symbolize critical thinking. I feel like growing up as a kid, I was the why kid. I had so many questions. I wanted to explore the world. I wanted to be open to any question and solution that I could get my hands on. And I think that is what has strongly influenced my background now. I am wanting to major in forensic science because I love critical thinking. But more than anything, I bring these things to show that each one of us is unique, and each one of us has a story.